Hello YouTube, it's Igtv and welcome to another video. I am going live on Instagram in 15 minutes and I've got some getting ready for that to do, so let's just jump right in. Hello YouTube, it's Katie and welcome to another video. Today I am going to be running you guys through the launch of KG Creative's Plants, Poems, and Postcards collection. So the purpose of me doing this is I run KG Creative, an Etsy/small business where I sell my art as hoodies, prints, soon to come notebooks. Now we have postcards, zines. I'm trying out a lot of different media. And I wanted to have an intentional launch with the brand. I wanted to do a purposeful launch where I was following some of the strategies that I had researched. I was watching a lot of videos and reading a lot of articles and just trying to learn about how to effectively run a business. And one thing that they really suggested was having a pre-launch strategy in order to build hype for launch, so that when your product does launch, there are already people who are interested in it, and those people who are already interested in it will come around and buy it, and because people are buying it, it will tell Etsy or Google or whatever other search engine algorithm you have to play to for your business that, hey, people like this thing, and it gets pushed to more people than who you were targeting at pre-launch gets to see it, and it just spreads from there. And you're able to spread your products, in my case, my art, a lot further than you would have if you didn't really prepare anyone for it coming. So I wanted to try this. I'm going to try being a businesswoman for my business and see how it would go. Both the title and me right now are going to have to spoil it for you that it didn't really go all that well. I didn't achieve my goals. I didn't get what I wanted out of it, but I still wanted to make this video as a sort of reflection on what I did, and because I feel like there's not a lot of content out there of really small, fresh, new businesses that didn't blow up on TikTok immediately and are still trying to like get things going and get things off the ground. Just wanted to share a little moment of community with you guys that, hey, we all have our days where things don't really go to plan. We're all kind of struggling, but at least I'm trying and learning new techniques and seeing what I can or can't or should or shouldn't do for next time. So the reason why I'm here now is because this video is filmed over a long span of time, and with that I'm finding that things aren't quite cohesive enough to be explained in a way that makes sense. So editing me, hi, hello, is going to come in occasionally and give you guys some tips on what you're about to see. So what you are about to see is the start of this whole process for me, and it is the pre-launch live stream where I am telling my audience all about what is in the Plants, Poems, and Postcards collection. If you're curious about the collection, the link is in the description of this video, and my main channel page is just the link for my Etsy in general. The Plants, Poems, and Postcards collection features plant postcards, I'm sure you were able to collect, and an illustrated poetry zine, which is a short book showcasing some plants that represent me and poems that represent me as I'm navigating through life in my early 20s. So if any of that interests you, the links are in the description, and if just the business side of it interests you, you're already watching the video. So for this, I am prepping for the live stream, talking about some of the purposes of the live stream, and then getting into filming the live stream and talking about how I feel about it afterwards as just a first little teaser to the collection to my Instagram followers and to the people that I'm trying to target the product to. So let's jump into live stream preparation. I want to do a live stream tomorrow to announce the launch of the collection. I don't have collection pieces ready, so I'm not going to be able to show anything off. This live stream is to just get the idea into people's heads that my collection exists. I really want to have, my goal is 2 sales. I've never sold anything at launch, so that's a huge goal for me. My previous launches have been 0 items. So if I can get 2 for this one, it will be a new record. It will more than double my previous results, because 0 times 2 is 0. And it'll just be a good start for me into this project, and I'll be able to make back some of my money, hopefully. One thing I'm doing for this live is promoting it a lot so that I can ensure people will know that it exists and show up. I'm so sorry about the lighting in this clip. I just wanted to show you that I'm promoting my live. So let's make a little promotional video for my Instagram stories to let people know that it exists. Hey guys, I know I don't show my face too often, but you'll get to see it at my live tomorrow at 11 PST. I just had breakfast. I'm a little bit behind schedule, but it's fine. In 15 minutes, as I said, I'm going to be going live. And with this collection, I'm going to be trying to promote it more actively than I normally promote things. So I want to have a proper launch and just see what kind of excitement and energy I can create around this collection, because I think it's really cool. I've done some research on my audience and I think they would really like this the same way I do. I was going to originally start the live outside in nature because we were talking about plants, but it's really hot today, so I can't do that. It's also a little bit windy, and wind can really make it impossible for you to be heard. So I would hate to kind of lose everybody with it being too windy. Alright, as you can see, I spiffied myself up a little bit. I've got my live set up. I have a little table right there where I'm putting everything that I need for the live, which includes my plans, every topic I want to cover, and some super special stuff that I am previewing for the collection. A lot of the collection is staying kind of secret, kind of hush until, until we get closer to launch, but I am giving them a little bit of a preview in the live as a thank you for coming. I just did a test live on my other account just to make sure I was looking cute and things were going to work, and it's looking like naturally, yes, I am cute and things will work. I'm sorry, I'm like frantically setting up right now. Okay, so it's seeming like everything is going to go as planned. It's all going to be good. That's too much sunlight for my camera, but how is it for Instagram? That is the question. This is the setup for the live. I have here my notes, my opening message, because I am going to repost this live to Igtv, so I want to be able to get my main point across really quickly so that when people see it on Igtv, they hear that and then they're like, okay, I know what this live is about, and it's not just a live starting and I'm just like, hi, hello, and it's really slow. So I have that. And then I have my other things that I need to show them. I have one of my plants here. The other one is staying on the windowsill. We are going to talk about plants, but as you can see in the view of the live, they can see my plant. They can see me looking cute. It's good lighting. I'm going to move my pillow over here so they can kind of see the orange, and it's just going to be cute. So let's get live. My live starts at 11, so I'm going to go ahead and put out a post saying like, hey, live in a few minutes, and we'll see people here. We are, as you can see, officially live. Nobody's in yet. There is a very real possibility that this whole live might be me talking to myself, but that's okay. I am prepared for that. I'm going to be reusing the live for IGTV, so it's fine if that ends up being the case, but hopefully people come. A couple of people turned on their post notifications for this live, which you should be doing if you're watching this on IGTV. You should be turning on your post notifications for me so you can be notified when this collection launches and keep getting your updates on it. So a couple of people turned on notifications, so they should be here, but we shall see. Something from someone special. I like that. So I put the live onto IGTV, as you can see. And one person showed up to the live. They didn't really say anything. They waved at me. I don't know if they stayed the whole time, but they were there at some point. So there was that. There was one person who seems excited about this collection, and I'm going to continue promoting it, so I'm going to get more people interested. But the live looks really good. I like the setup. Like, look at the setting. It looks like I know what I'm doing. Oh my gosh. So I posted the IGTV video, and this is the beginning. This is why I was like kind of scripting myself, because I wanted to get this right. Do you love plants, poems, and connecting with those that you love? If so, stick around to find out about my art shop's September 30th launch of the Plants, Poems, and Postcards collection. Alright, hello guys, welcome to the live. If you're watching this live at a later update, you can go ahead and fast forward to about 10 or 12 minutes in. That's when we're really going to start talking about the collection. So yeah, I wanted to get that right, and I wanted to make sure that people who watch this on IGTV knew how to watch it, because whenever you see a live on IGTV, the first few minutes is them just sitting there like, hi guys, hi Jeremy, hi Nicole, I see people are coming, hi Terry, and it's like, okay, why did you post this on IGTV? Like, what are we getting out of this? So I wanted the first little bit to be a hook, line, and sinker for people watching this on IGTV, and I wanted to have them a point that they could fast forward to just hear the information. I ended up saying 10 or 12 minutes, which was too long, because I started talking about stuff at about 7 or 8 minutes, but it's okay. I at least got that out there. So following the setup for the live stream, I batched a bunch of content, including short videos and posts talking about the collection and hyping it up. Once that content was batched and, ready to be uploaded incrementally, I felt like I could focus on the collection. So I went really heavily into designing the postcards first, which I explained pretty decently, so I'll just show you guys where that went. Yesterday, I sat and painted basically all day, and I finished all of the paintings for the postcards. I need to get up and fold my laundry, so I'll get up and show you guys these paintings as well. I did 4. So I ended up deciding that the postcard that the design is going to come with is limited edition, and you could only get it by getting the design. So this is one. Wow. This is one. It is peace lilies, and I wanted to do them like without a pot of any kind. The exposure is up way too high, but I can't change it. This is another. I'm doing plants that I've always wanted to like have in my room, so that was, oh my god, can I please? Okay, that was the theme. So this is it's supposed to be a 1-line drawing, but it didn't really work out that way, and then I tried to do something interesting with the color, but this is the final postcard. It is Pothos Leaf Studies. It actually goes this way. Well, I was going to write the name of each leaf under it, but if I don't, then people can decide which way. Well, no, it's a postcard. There'll be stuff on the back. So yeah, it goes this way, but maybe, I don't know. It goes one of these 2 ways, and I'm going to write the names of the leaves under it, but I'm going to do it in the computer so it's consistent. And then for the design, its postcard is going to have this, but it's going to be a pattern. So I'm going to copy this and make it a pattern on the postcard, but I did like line work, and then the painting is like offset from it. It's just some cute little an aloe, a cactus, whatever that is, and a little like bush type thing. Just some cute illustrations for the postcard for the design, just keeping it simple. I also came up with some ideas for how I want to lay out the design. I released an Instagram post showing the painting of all of this to get people excited, but also I just put out a post explaining what design is. It's a small self-published book, if you didn't know. So the Instagram is going well. I'm getting followers, not like crazy amounts, but I've gained 50 followers about in 3 months, which is a lot for me, having, under 500. It's just a lot to gain that quickly, so the numbers are just going up. Every time I check my account, I have like 1 or 2 more people. I'm like, hello, how you doing? I hope that they're all excited for design. And I've decided I'm planning to launch 10 of them for the launch. My goal is to sell 2 on launch day, and then just have more for when I'm doing a pop-up shop, which is something else that I'm doing. I got plans, girl, but I'm doing a pop-up shop in December, so my goal is to have the rest of them for the pop-up, but I'm hoping I can sell 2 at launch day. I feel like I'm doing a lot of work, so 2 should be a reasonable goal, but I also don't have a ton of followers, so maybe not. I'm tired, but I thought I'd show you guys what I'm doing. Number 1, I'm making rice because I need to for dinner. But number 2, while my rice is cooking, I am working on posts for the Instagram. So I have blocked up some videos from the live stream that I did into little 45, 30-second, 1-minute clips. I'm making posts out of those clips, and I'm just preparing them to go on Instagram. This allows me to pre-post, so I don't have a laptop, so I'm working on an iPad and a keyboard. I was actually out with some friends today, so we honestly kind of got into a lot, and I'm really tired, so I'm trying to just finish this up and eat this little food, and then I'm probably going to go straight to bed because I'm really tired. I stayed late at work to figure out the back of my postcard. I have here a guide that tells me, like, you know, legally where things have to go, so I'm just working from this to figure something out. So this is what I came up with. I always hated how postcards give you so little space to write, but now that I'm designing one, I see why. But I designed this little plant person, if my camera would focus on him. Yeah, little plant person with like some lines to shade his leaves, and he's very cute. So I used him everywhere. Kindly prepared for. You can write the address. It's a place to put the stamp. Has my ads and information. Link in the bio if you want to get this postcard. And at the bottom, reduce your carbon footprint by reusing me as art and recycling me when done. So bingo bango. I think this is the back of my postcard. I don't know if we're going to stick with this font, but for now, I honestly think it looks pretty cute. I'm at work, like my full-time job, and I just did a test print of the back of the postcard. I made it green so I know where to cut, but this is what it's looking like. I literally haven't even looked at it. The front is just another test image. I brought some stamps, so I'm going to throw a stamp on one. I have to go to the post office to drop off, I look so oily, to drop off things for work. I'm going to drop that off too, see if I can't ship it to my house. If I can, that means that I set up everything correctly and the legal orientation of all this stuff is right. If it never comes back to me, I'm going to figure something out, but hopefully I get it back and then I'll know that everything is good for the launch. I was worried I'd think it was too small, but I honestly think this is a cute size. I feel like the kindly prepared for could maybe be a little bit bigger, but also I'm not sure. But I think it's a good size, and it flips this way, which is a little awkward, but it'll be fine. I think honestly this is very cute. I might have to make this postcard just as extra, because this is really freaking cute. I just threw this together really quickly just to have something on this side, so the post office didn't think I was crazy, but honestly it's adorable, and I might have to make this an extra postcard. We'll see, but yeah. Now, tried to buy a plane ticket, but it was $700, so I might be flying Spirit. We're gonna wait and see if my dad sends me some money, but I've laid out my postcard designs to take pictures of them. It's best to take them in sunlight, but I work a full-time job, so we're going to take them in this kind of sunset situation. Take one picture up really close, one kind of a medium distance away, and one really far away. And then I sort through the pictures, decide which one is the best, and I'm going to have to edit them probably tomorrow after work. I don't have a computer, so I've been using my work computers to do things. I'm going to have to edit them and then put them on the postcards, and then hopefully I can just go ahead and order the postcards tomorrow. But I don't know. I want to wait for my postcard that I mailed to come back to me so I can make sure that everything's good. But I think what I'll do is I'll prepare all the files, send myself all the files, so that if I get that postcard, I can order it through my tablet or one of my roommates' laptops, because it doesn't work mobily. If not, I'll just have to wait a day or two to order the postcards. But I want them to come in time that I can take product photos for the launch. So moral of the story is I should have ordered these. They were supposed to be finished this weekend so I could take the pictures and order them on Monday, but I didn't take the pictures, and I didn't have the backs designed. I think it just didn't work. So moral of the story is I need a laptop. I've just gotten off work and I have a few updates for you guys on the postcards. So I worked really hard at work today so that I could get ahead so I would have time to design the postcards, which I did do. Also, when I got home, I took a look-see in my mailbox, and what did I find? The test postcard that I sent to myself. So that means that things are arranged correctly, legality worked out, and it's sent. My only concern is these smudges on it, which are from my mailbox because I have smudges on my other mail as well. But you know, it just made me think, like, if the people out there have smudgy mailboxes, then they'll end up with sending their friends smudgy postcards. But that's not really something I can change. But let me show you guys the postcard samples that I printed out because I'm really impressed with them. One in particular, let me show you. Because I'm ordering the postcards late from my fulfillment company, they're not going to be printed and ready in time for me to do product photo shoot this weekend before it launches. So I did some at work. I printed 4 of each. This is the leaf variant design. This one, the coloration got messed up when I was editing the picture, so I just acted like it was a different leaf, but the rest of them look fine. This is it, and then the back is just like the other ones. The backs I'm doing just black and white because it's a little cheaper for printing that way, and I just don't really need color on the back. So that's all the backs are like that. So that's the leaf variant. Really pretty, vibrant colors. I like how their different shades of green really show through. This is the one that I'm very impressed with. This is the Peace Lily postcard. Isn't this absolutely stunning? Like, call me crazy, but this is gorgeous, okay? And it flips. But this is everything, and I'm thinking of honestly upgrading this and making it in a print as well. Like an 8x10 size. I don't know, but this is so pretty. I might ask the girlies on Instagram if they want that as a print because it's so pretty. This is the pattern postcard where I just did those 4 little sketches and I made them a pattern on the postcard with a little color background. This one was supposed to be the postcard that I used for the zine, to go with the zine, but I think I've changed my mind on that because this is a stool postcard and it just doesn't really match the other 2, in my opinion. I think that actually the pattern kind of draws the set together because it has the blues of the peace lily and the greens from in all of them really, and then it kind of is like like it's like a progression, you know, really illustrative, sort of still illustrative, but kind of going in a like designy, what's the word I'm looking for? Like organized. And then this is really organized, whereas I feel like the stool, like, it just stands out and doesn't really fit. I also feel like the stool is a bit more of a story. The zine does have illustrations of me as postcards. I feel like this is saying something. I don't know what it's saying, but I feel like it's saying something. So I think honestly that might be better with the zine, and this might be better with the collection. And then once I had the postcards designed, I really went back to focusing on the zine. It was kind of the first thing I started, but I still had a couple of poems and a couple of illustrations to catch up on. So I went back to doing the zine, and I actually got this really cool clip explaining my poetic process. So when we do that, I will give you guys a little sneak peek preview into some of the poetry that you can find in the zine, a little excerpt reading. To excuse the quality, I'm filming a clip on my phone as I didn't expect to film today, but I came to the park just to chill because I wanted to I finished doing my hair, so I wanted to just sit down, relax, watch some YouTube videos. And I was like, I can go do that in my room and get sad about being alone, or I can go outside and sit in the sun, which tends to make me happier. So I came to this park, and I was sitting up there, but I moved more into the sun because it was getting kind of cold with the wind. And I saw a family come by on the pathway that's down there. And the adults were, you know, carrying bags, walking, trying to get to their destination. And they had 3 kids with them who took off running, just started sprinting, racing to wherever they were going. And that gave me an idea for a new poem, because I wanted to write about this feeling of being outside and being happier, but also about, you know, that ends once you go back inside and your problems are always there, and looking at trees isn't always enough to make you the happiest, but there's still a certain something about just being outside and just having nothing but like wind and greenery. I don't know if I'm making any sense, but just something about seeing these trees as opposed to seeing the four walls of my room just changes the whole energy. And when kids are outside, the world is their playground. It's run to wherever we're going, whereas adults inside, or outside in this example, but tend to move a little bit more slowly and have time to think a lot more about all the things that trouble them. Okay, so I kept writing, and just to give you guys a look into my process, I'm probably gonna explain this a little differently later, but I came up with just some phrases that I want to go with for this. So let me turn around so I can actually read these to you. So my phrases, which these are just bullet points of thoughts that I put down so I can remember them when I start writing and when I get into like trying to find rhyming words and stuff. I have green grasses, lush, the beauty in every day, hearing the birds chirp and the dogs bark, sparks of yellow in the flowers, they are their own inspiration, referring to the kids, quiet, bountiful, and endless world. Children run outside to play, and adults walk inside and think about the things that trouble them. Life slows down and loses its light. I put greenery again because, like, I'll show y'all why I did that. I hope to embody you, children. Child. It's 4 paragraphs. Basically, the last paragraph is the shortest. So, my first one is to describe how kids see the world, then describe how kids experience or feel the world. Then look forward in time to the adults slowing down and like kind of run that comparison while also making it clear that we adults envy that childish joy and humor. And then end it with run on, kids, and we adults will have moments of bliss where we find we can keep up. So there was an ant. So I changed that line that I quoted for you guys. I said instead of still filled, I changed it to running because I kind of want to do this comparison of children running happily and the adults walking by.
Enveloped in your idealized vision. The small ones running on childish joy, who see the world where vibrance will flourish, amused and naive, you are delight's decoy. Feel green grass lush, play where red florals blush. For them, the golden sun breathes warmth and life. There's more to it than that, but I don't want to read a whole poem. So if you like that little snippet and want to hear a little bit more of my sonnets, check out the zine. The link is in the description. It's pretty cheap, and you'll really like it. I just really want to share my poems with people, so I hope you guys will get it and have a read. But in any case, let's get back into it. Now that the zine is mostly done, the postcards are mostly done, I am just tying up loose ends, preparing a little bit more promotional content, and just getting ready for the launch at this point. Postcards in this collection are made on our buttery smooth, matte to the white, All of the postcards in this collection are made on our buttery smooth felt touch recycled bright white paper. This allows for easy writing on the back and easy showcasing of your art on the front without excessive glare. Our 5x7 postcards are
Our 5x7 postcards are plenty small enough to mail with one stamp and plenty big enough to enjoy the beautiful artwork on the other side. Not only can you look at the lovely plant illustrations on them, but when you buy the whole collection, it comes with a free seed packet so you can start a home garden of your own. These fully recyclable and sustainable postcards, these sustainably sourced and fully recyclable postcards are great fun to share with friends and family. Check the link in the description to see the other postcards in the collection, full collection, and links to the poetry booklet. Thanks. It is Tuesday. We launch on Thursday. I've learned that launching on Thursday is an idiot idea. I wanted to launch in September so that people didn't associate this launch with Halloween, which I think was a good idea, but I wish I gave myself 1 or 2 extra weeks for this launch because I'm kind of cramming things right now, but also if I had just planned more properly, this wouldn't be an issue, so it's kind of me. I don't know, but I just wish I had a little more time right now. But I come home from work and I'm creating on my iPad and little keyboard because I still don't have a laptop. I'm creating the Etsy listings, so I'm putting the details, the tags, all of that. I still need to upload the pictures, so I need to take Etsy specific pictures probably tomorrow. I don't really have a choice. Launch is Thursday, so I have to do it tomorrow. And yeah, so I only have 5 to create, 1 for each of the postcards, 1 for the collection, 1 for the design, but I just did 1 and I'm really tired. I don't want to do this anymore, but I'm going to do all 5 tonight, and I'm going to prepare my Instagram posts for the day of the launch because I really didn't prepare anything. I might do some other research, but I'm not sure. I'm really worn out. It's a lot of work, yeah, especially after work. But hopefully it's worth it. I'm going to reach my goal of making 2 sales. I feel good about it right now. I feel confident. So hopefully it's just fulfilling and everything works out. I tried, as you can see here, to print my zine just so I would have a sample for test photography, but A, I forgot to take pictures of the cover and I hadn't decided on the words and I just didn't have enough time, and then B, that's the image that I'm doing on my preview, so I don't mind y'all seeing it, but things just ended up upside down. Like it just wasn't right, so I need to refigure that out. So what I did in order to get things correct is I took to Canva and I made this mock-up of the cover image and the title I want to do. This is like a rough of what the front's going to look like, and I do have a disclaimer, so I made that. And then I also made this, which is sharing an excerpt from a poem. That's like the 1 page that I share. So I'm going to upload these for now, and that's probably what I'm going to go with on tomorrow, Thursday, when the product launches. See, look at this mess. When the product launches, that's probably what I'm going to go with, and I need to just go ahead and... Oh wait, they're literally not in my photo library, but I'm going to use those. So now I have the mock-up photo, the excerpt of the reading, and then the pictures of the limited edition postcard that's coming with it. I'll also add the get the whole collection photo. But yeah, now it has something that showcases like what it's gonna look like, so I can at least launch tomorrow. It is 5:59 p.m. We launch at 7. Just got off work, made it to a Japanese grill. I'm about to get a teriyaki plate because I didn't cook and I don't feel like it right now. But I just wanted to come on and have a little chat because I'm feeling nervous. I had a lot of confidence at first that launch was going to go well and I was going to meet my goal of 2 sales and everything was going to happen, and I've been posting all these posts. People came to my live stream when I had the first one. People have been liking my post, like a few people have commenting. I even had people turn on notifications for when the timer countdown runs out so that they'll know to get like the launch is live. It's been a lot of worry today. I've just been worried today. Like, what if it doesn't go well? And I think it will, but I've just put so much work and time into it that if it doesn't, I don't know what I'm gonna do. I don't know how I'm gonna feel. I don't know, like, how I'm gonna manage that. I guess we'll see when we get there. But my goal is 2 sales, and I know my mom is gonna buy something. I don't really want to count her, but if I have to, I will. My goal is 2 sales. Like, I can get 2 sales. I could sell 2. Come on. But it's also like, could I though? Like, can I, like, for realsies? For all those launch vlogs that you watch where there's like 100 people on their site and they sell out in 12 minutes, this is not that one. This is I don't even want to call myself a small business. This is a micro business that has struggled in the past and is trying to get itself together. And like, I'm trying to think like a business person and trying to make this a sustainable form of income for me. Like, I don't need to get political. I don't. I just don't want to be stuck with one job, like my full-time job, and that's all I have. I don't want that to be where I am forever. So I'm just trying to like get this together, but now 6:30. Again, we launch at 7. I'm going to take a really, really hyper quick shower. And I'll launch a few minutes early just because everything in the collection links to everything else. And I can't put the link in until the post is published. So I'm going to publish all my posts, put in all my links, and then at 7 I'll just put out the announcement like, oh, we're live, and just pretend I wasn't live a few minutes before that. So I'm going to do all of that. Yeah, and it's just dependent on me getting out of the shower in time. So I have 15 minutes to shower. And then once I launch, I'm going to eat my food, watch the show. Like, I'm going to just chill. I'm not even going to think about it. And then I'll go back and check and see what happened. So I posted a reel on Instagram saying, like, hey, we're about to launch. Come check us out. Because reels tend to do better than posts. So I put up a reel saying that. Just got out of the shower. It's 6:50. We launch at 7. So I'm going to have to get this together. I need to I need to post everything and copy paste all the links, like I said. So the tablet is steady. And with that, we are live. Check the link in the description to sign up for email updates. You can still get 10% off of your purchase, or to head straight to the Etsy to grab you one of these or one of the other from the collection. Beautiful postcards, as well as the poetry book. I'm really excited to share this stuff with you guys. Please check out the link in bio. I will see you all there. Thank you so much for supporting. So let's review what all we did to promote the launch. The majority of my promotion was on Instagram. Everything I posted to Instagram, I also posted to Facebook, but I don't really have an audience on my Facebook page, so it's mostly Instagram. And in the month of September, I posted 39 times on Instagram. That is pictures, carousels, videos, all of that put together. I had several stories, but I can't tell you the exact numbers because Instagram Insights doesn't let you see past a certain point back, and this happened long enough ago that I can't see it now. So I'll just tell you, I can see the last week of September what I did. So just the last week, just the week of the launch, I posted 9 posts. I had 17 stories and 8 reels. I reached 7,076 pages, which was up 378% from the previous week. And of the accounts that I reached, 111 of them engaged with my posts, which was up 246%. And I had a total of 368 followers, which wasn't a gain or decrease really, it just stayed about the same. I'm just scrolling through some of my posts for September, starting at the one that is announcing the launch. There are several announcing the launch. But starting at like the end of September, we have 2 likes, no comments, 2 likes, no comments, 2 likes, no comments, 3 likes, no comments, 6 likes, no comments, 3 likes, no comments, 5 likes, 3 comments. Some of them are from me. No likes, 1 comment, 2 likes,
no comments. 32 likes, no comments. 6 likes, 3 comments. 2 likes, no comments. 1 like, no comments. 12 likes, 5 comments. So you can kind of see, like, I'm staying in the very, very low range, but I am getting some comments. I am having some conversations with people. There was some engagement. I was posting very consistently, multiple times a day some days. Usually on the weekends, I was posting multiple times a day. I was posting a lot the week of launch in particular. I was doing stories. I was doing like polls and stuff in my stories to get people engaged. I was doing pretty much everything that I could think of to make my Instagram an engaging space for advertising this launch. So, with that information in tow, how do you guys think it went? Let's get back to the footage and find out.
I've been fed, and now I'm gonna hop online and check the results. Oh! Well, no orders, but 85 views. So 85 people came through. Well, not 85, 73. 85 views, 73 actual visits. So 73 people came through, clicked on one of my new listings, and checked it out. So that's cool. No orders, but 73 is cool. It's a lot more than, let's see what I got yesterday when I didn't post anything new. 12. So how many times is that? Oh. Today we are at 0.
So, unfortunately, as you guys saw, despite my best efforts to believe otherwise, the launch didn't go as planned. It didn't end up selling, I didn't end up getting any views on my Etsy page that day, meaning none of the people who were engaging on Instagram actually made it over to Etsy to even look at what I had posted. All of the new listings didn't do anything on the Etsy search algorithm either, so nobody saw them, and obviously I didn't get any sales. My mom didn't even buy anything the first day. She waited until a couple of days later, but nothing happened basically. I did all of that posting all month, was really busting my ass after work on the weekends to make it happen, and nothing happened. And I printed all those postcards. I normally don't print in advance, but I did for this launch because I was approaching it a little differently. I printed all those postcards. I got some zines printed and prepared, and it was for nothing. So, following that launch, I felt very, very discouraged and just very bad about continuing on with the Etsy, and I gave it a break. It wasn't like an intentional, full stop, like closing down shop break, but I definitely took a break from posting on Instagram and Facebook, and I just kind of let go at that point. Since September. Since September, I have posted 8 times. So we went from 39 times in 1 month to 8 times and it's the end of December, so several months. And I have some new plans for January. I am starting to feel my motivation come back and pick back up on some steam. I also did a pop-up shop in December, which really inspired me. I felt like I got to get my art in a lot of people's hands, which really helped lift my mood and made me want to keep working and kind of gave me some of the ideas I have for 2022 for the business. So I didn't, fully fall apart and quit, but it was very discouraging to basically follow the guides, follow the books, follow the videos, follow the marketing experts, do what I was told to do everything that allegedly is supposed to make it all work, and for it to not work. A lot of business gurus will promote that if you're not getting the sales you want, it's because of you. It's your fault. You're not promoting it enough. If you just promote it enough, then you'll get the sales that you want, because the only reason you're not getting sales is because people don't know your product exists. And while that's still true for me because I don't have a super huge audience, it's not like tons of people heard about this, none of the people that did hear about it cared about it. None of the 2,000 plus channels, pages on Instagram that I reached just that week were interested, better yet, any of the other thousands I reached all throughout the month of September. So it just felt very disheartening. And I really needed a break after that. And I most certainly took one. As far as on Etsy, I still haven't sold anything from the collection. I did sell some stuff during my pop-up shop, and even one person got my zine, which is really exciting. So there's one person out there reading my poems, which felt really nice. And I would have liked to have had that feeling in September when I did this, but better late than never. And I'm just getting back on the horse right now, but I'm getting back on slowly. I'm not taking on big campaigns like this for a while, because I realized in my business it's important for me to do what is in my control. I can't control whether or not 2 people come to my website and buy something. So it doesn't make sense for me to make 2 sales a goal anymore. At least where I'm at right now, it's just not something I want to do. So more so my goals are, I'm going to post 39 times in the month, for September. I'm going to promote. I'm going to make the products. And that's where my goals end. So that's kind of how I'm approaching things right now. And yeah, so my tip to business owners who are seeing this and who understand the discouragement and who saw all the work that went into this and all the nothing that came out of it, my tip is to just figure out what's not working for you and stop doing it. Or just try something else. I was finding advertising online on Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, all of that. It was so much work and it was not working for me. So I decided to go in person, and my pop-up shop wasn't like a wild success. I'm going to make a video on it. You'll see how it went. But it was good enough, and it was just such a fun experience for me. And it was just so nice to see the faces of the people who have my art and to just be able to share that with them. So don't let yourself get too discouraged if your business plans have looked anything like mine, and if you've set yourself up for disappointment. There is still a light at the end of the tunnel, and we just have to keep going and keep trying new things. And if you do get discouraged, it's okay to take a break. It's okay to step back. But whenever you're ready, get back on the horse and see where it takes you. So I'd really appreciate it if you guys checked out the link in the description to find my Etsy, where the Plants, Poems, and Postcards collection is still available for sale, as well as everything else that I sell on there. I want to thank you guys for watching. If you are waiting for the pop-up shop video, please subscribe because it's coming soon. I will see you all next time. Click on some of my links. And until then, toodaloo. This is the part where I wait for you to click on my links. This was a matcha latte, now it's water. Okay, you should have clicked by now. Bye.